So Capacitor is a library from the Ionic team that makes it really easy to use the native APIs. If you take a look at the website whatwebcando.today, you can see all these APIs that is available for us right now. So if you go to the Capacitor website under Docs, and you scroll down here, on the side there is the APIs available. And for this lesson, we're going to use an API called modals. And this can replace the alerts because it looks very ugly on the browser or the prompt. And it's really nice to use. So let's start it. We're first going to install Capacitor core. npm install Now to add it, let's copy these imports. And inside our service, we're gonna add that. Just like that. So what you're looking for is to replace this window.prompt over here. So let's create a private function that is gonna open a modal for us. And this is async because we need to wait until it's open and get the response from the user. Gonna wait for the modal.prompt. And this prompt takes a few options. If you control click on it, it's going to open the interface, the type definition. So in here you can see it's an alert, a prompt, confirm or show actions. Here on the prompt options, just here below, it takes a title, a message, OK bottle, a cancel, and an input placeholder. So we need the input for the user, type their email. Let's add a message and a title as well. So a title. Message. And also the input placeholder. And here let's just call it email address. Email address. And now we just need to return the prompt value. Either if it was cancelled or the value. We're not going to do anything with the cancel, so let's just return that, and we can replace this window.prompt with the function open prompt. And because this is returning a promise, we need to await for this promise to fulfill, and then we're going to get our information. So just put in awaiting here, and that will work. So let's try it on the web page, on our application. So npm start. So off page. Send the link. I'm going to remove this one. Now he opens the prompt. Now the prompt is going to look different depending on where you are. If you're using the web, it's going to show this one. If you're using an iOS, it's going to display as a native application. So this is really nice. And this is the information we passed over there. Please provide your email and the placeholder. Everything works as it should. And here we have our user. All right, so that's how simple it is to use the Capacitor. You can take a look at their other examples. For example, if you want to use the camera API, get photo, this stuff, Android Notes is in case you're building it for iOS. and you want to use the thing. Well, like for example, we got the plugins from the capacitor core, and then we destructure the plugins out in here. This was the same as if you'd call plugins dot modals like that. The same way we did in here, they have it in for the camera. We're getting the camera out of the plugins, and then you use you wait for the camera to get a photo. And it also has some properties that you can use. If you're in doubt, you can do the same way we did with the prompt down here. You just control click on that, and it's gonna open the type definition, and here you can see all the information you can pass through to these plugins. So it's really nice and simple to use. So that's about it for this lesson, and we're going to see on the next module, we're going to learn about what can we do with this Firebase user object. So I see you in the next lesson.